Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back. If you have watched my first two videos on Google Slides, one on creating lesson templates and other one on building basic lesson slides, then you're all set for today's session. And if you haven't seen those yet, don't worry. I've linked them below so you can check them out anytime. Today I'm going to show you how to use a template effectively, not how to create one. We have already covered that, but how to actually make the most out of a ready to use template in your classroom. And everything you see in this video, the template, the student guide, and all the visuals, it's completely free for you to download. You will find the link below. Let me start by telling you why this template has been such a lifesaver for me. I've designed it with simple ready to fill blocks so I never miss any important information. Because I prepare my slides ahead of time, I can start my lessons immediately without typing anything during class. My students also know exactly where to look for things, the date, the page number, the lesson, the homework, everything is always in the same place. So if someone walks in late or forgets what we are doing, they don't need to interrupt the lesson. They just look at the board and find what they need. And another big benefit, I can take a quick screenshot of this slide and send it to the parents. It gives them a complete picture of what we covered that day. As a subject teacher handling multiple grades, this helped me stay organized and avoid mixing things up. When I created this template, I wanted it to be colorful enough for younger grades but still soft and calm, nothing too loud or distracting. Each section has its own place, and once you get used to it, it becomes incredibly easy to fill in. On the upper left corner, I always start with the grade. Right below that, in a neat column, I have the subject, the date, the classwork, the agenda, and the homework. All I do is type in the relevant information for the day. On the top, I write the lesson name, and on the right side, there's a bigger space for the lesson objective. It already starts with students will be able to, so I just complete the sentence. I like keeping this visible because the students should know what they're working towards and whether they have achieved it by the end of the lesson. The rest of the slide is left open. This is where I add images, text, screenshots, or even open the PDF of the book. Since I project these slides, I can scroll through the book, annotate, or let students come up and write on the board. It keeps the lesson flowing smoothly. On weekends, I prepare all the slides I need for the entire week, for every grade and every subject. I include everything, the lesson introduction, guided practice, quizzes, recap questions, everything. So during class, all I need to do is press present and we are ready to go. To make the slides more engaging, I sometimes add speech bubbles or themed text boxes. They match the template's style and help highlight important instructions or reminders. At the beginning of the year, I show my students a visual guide that explains the different parts of the slide. This helps them know exactly where to find the date, the lesson, the objective, the homework, everything. It builds independence and reduces interruptions during class. Everything you've seen today, the template, the student guide, all the visuals is completely free. You can download it from the link below and start using it right away. Feel free to use it as is or customize it to fit your own classroom needs. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this template makes your planning easier and your lessons smoother. I'm sharing this not because my work is perfect, but simply because it helped me. If it makes your planning even a little easier, that means a lot. And I know many of you will use this even better than I do. So please share your ideas in the comment. I'd love to learn from you too. Happy teaching, and I'll see you in the next video.